Hi, good morning. Hold on a second. I just need to adjust the lighting. I always forget about that. All right. So good morning. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about. Well, actually, first off, I want to say I've been reviewing my old classes a little bit, and I want to change the format a little bit because it seems like there's a little too much. I mean, it's ironic because I'm talking right now, but there's a little too much talking and things kind of drag on sometimes. And so I feel like I always run out of time too at the end to do more of the poses on the floor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a brief talk at the beginning. It just kind of talks about the theme of the class and sort of just what's been on my mind this week. We're not going to do as long of a warm-up, and we'll just go right into the sun salutations pretty much, and then we will sorry for this. Trying to organize my thoughts. And then after the sun salutations, we'll spend more time on actual poses and maybe shorten the class a little bit. So instead of an hour and 15 minutes, it's more like an hour. Because it seems like from feedback, that's what more people want. But I also want to make sure that we do both a gratitude meditation at the beginning and a loving kindness meditation at the end. And if there's time for breath work, then we'll do that. So just try to make the class a little faster to accommodate for that. So for today, I'd said in the email that I sent out, I wanted to talk about presence. It's been on my mind this week. I'm reading a really great book by Oliver Berkman that's called, I think I'm bad at remembering numbers, but I'm pretty sure it's 40,000 hours. And it's called that because that's the amount of time that the average lifespan is. It can't be 40,000 hours. It must be 40,000 weeks. I don't know. But it's by Oliver Berkman, and it's a time management book. I mean, the subtitle is Time Management for Mortals, but it's actually one of the best books of any type that I've read ever, and I've read a lot of books. It's kind of time management from a lens of psychology and philosophy. And so it does give some practical advice, but more it's talking about just our perception of time. And as that relates to kind of the modern feeling, like that's, I think is common to most people, of just being overwhelmed and having a to-do list that is finished. So I've been actually listening to he's a very good writer, and also he has like a very soothing voice. I'll put a link in the description. I'm not affiliated in any way, by the way. It's just I like to share things that have affected me in a good way. So yeah, like one thing he said, like I read yesterday that helped me, and then I thought about before, but it's a good reminder, is that we just tend to spend, like, especially when we're making to-do lists and planning all this stuff, our focus is really, and our attention is really in the future and not in the present moment. And so what we're really doing is we're kind of waiting for some vague future point for everything to kind of work out, and then we'll like finally be calm. And that means like that we're ignoring and not really living in the present moment. So we're actually kind of wasting time by trying to plan so much, if that makes any sense. We never At least if you're like me, you never get through your to-do list, and they're just huge. And whenever you cross one thing off, like 2 or 3 more things tend to come up to take its place. And so it's just you probably have things that you think are really important to you that just never get done. Somehow they always get pushed to the bottom. So an idea that came from that book, or maybe from the newsletter, which I also subscribe to, is that you can try a really radical approach of just taking a moment, breathing, being in the present moment, and then what's one thing that you can do right now. And so have a to-do list that's literally just one item long, and do that and cross it off. And then when that's crossed off, put one more item on it and cross it off. So that's something that I've been playing with and trying to do just for the last couple of days. Good morning, Rory. How are you? It can be kind of scary at first because we like to have control, and that's kind of why we make these to-do lists. And if you're just kind of going with one thing, you feel like, oh, there's all this other stuff that's just like, it's not going to get done. But like, maybe you can just see what will happen. Just try it for a couple of days. See if it becomes a catastrophe or the world ends or not. Or if you just feel a little better because you're actually doing things and feeling a sense of accomplishment. And yeah, so that also, he was talking about meditation and how that can be used as an analogy. And I don't know if you meditate, but a common problem a lot of people have with meditation is that your mind starts to wander, and so you feel like you're not doing it right. So one thing, that I tell meditation students is that, that happens to everybody. It doesn't mean you're not doing it right. That's all part of the practice. And another thing that can help is just taking it in very small, very, very small doses. Like if you can just focus for one breath, see what happens, or maybe 2 or 3 breaths and see what happens. And then at least you're having these little moments of focus. And instead of just thinking, oh, I'm not focusing. So you actually are having these really small moments of just presence. So that's something you can apply to the rest of your life as well. Okay, so let's get started. And as I said, I'm not going to talk as much during the practice, but I am going to bring our awareness to the present throughout. Sorry, I don't know if you heard what I said at the beginning, but I'm changing the format a little bit, so we're not going to spend quite as much time warming up because I watched my last week's class and noticed that I'm taking like 20 minutes to do that, which is sort of a long time for warm up. So maybe we'll just warm up for 5 minutes, get right into the sun salutations, and then we'll have more time for like more poses on the floor and stretching and stuff. Good. So let's actually start standing today. And your mountain pose, we're just going to find that right away. So shifting your weight until, I'm just kind of rocking back and forth until I feel like my weight is evenly distributed between my feet, spreading my toes wide, and then scanning up from your feet, soft knees, engaging your bandhas. Your mula bandha is your pelvic floor, so engaging your pelvic floor, and then, so it's basically just, if you had to urinate, the feeling of holding it. And then your Uddiyana bandha is right below your belly button, so just lifting that area, so bringing it in and up. I don't know if you can actually see if I stand sideways, but okay, right now I'm not engaging anything. Now I'm engaging my Mula Bandha, now I'm engaging my Uddiyana Bandha. I don't know if you can actually see that movement. I think you can. I can see it. And long spine, long neck, chest open, shoulders back and down. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Another one. And then close your mouth and just breathe through your nose. Ujjayi breath, the ocean sound. Inhaling, exhaling through your nose and constricting the back of your throat as if you're whispering or fogging up glass. This is the breath that we at least aim to keep throughout the practice. Good. So I promised I would start with a brief loving kindness meditation. So if you'd like, you can close your eyes or just close them halfway. And just bring to mind one thing in your life that you're especially grateful for right now. And see if you can actually visualize that thing or the person or the feeling associated with it. And then maybe you can think of another thing. And you can even visualize, like if there are actual things that you can see, then maybe they're all in a room together or a space together. Or you can even think of kind of like, this is getting more into visualization, but think of sort of a happy place for you, even like real or fantastical. And then think of one more thing that you're particularly grateful for in your life. Good, and then you can just let that go. Drop your hands to the sides, palms facing out. And actually, let's just stand here for a moment. Kind of imagine that you're receiving positive energy as you inhale, and releasing negative energy through the soles of your feet as you exhale. So inhale, positive through your chest, and exhale through your feet. Inhale, good energy. And exhale anything that is no longer serving you. Just letting go. Good, and let's just do a few shoulder rolls. Make sure you go in both directions. A few neck rolls. And inhale your arms up, moving with the breath. Exhale, flip the hands back down. Say hello to Lucky. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, scooping up the air. Exhale, releasing. Inhale. And exhale. And use your breath to be present. That's one tool that you can use anytime in your life. If you're feeling overwhelmed, just notice your breath. Come back to your breath. And root yourself in the present moment. Another thing that you can use is just the contact, like right now we can notice the contact of our feet on the mat. So anytime you can notice the contact of your feet on the floor or your body on a seat if you're sitting down. Good. And exhale. And take your strap if you have one available. If not, just you can pretend that you have one. And inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Full deep breaths and complete exhalations. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, relax your jaw, and exhale. Inhale up, exhale, just dropping, use the weight of your hand to raise your other hand up, side stretch. Inhale, other side. Good, and then moving, getting into your spine, shoulders, hips, knees. This is moving in any way that feels good to you. Getting into your body. Good, and then put the strap to the side. Bend your knees, place your hands over your knees, and just roll circles in your knees and ankles. And keep your knees slightly bent, slowly hinge forward at your hips. Feel a nice back stretch, drop your head, long neck, grab your elbows, and just hang here for a moment, decompressing your spine. Keep breathing deeply, releasing a little more with each exhalation. Always coming back to the breath in the present moment. Good. Inhale. Come all the way up. And reach up. Exhale. Hands to heart. Good. Let's get into the sun salutations. Stepping to the front of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Drop your head. Inhale, look ahead of you. Flat back. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back, plank. Holding here for a couple breaths. Or modified. Long neck, long spine. Inhale, exhale, knees, chest in. Inhale, baby cobra, look towards the tip of your nose. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward dog. You can pedal your heels here, bringing your heels towards the mat. Just taking a couple breaths, releasing into the pose. Keep engaging the bandhas. And inhale, right leg up. Step it through, lower your left knee. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, shift your hips back. Fold. Inhale, come forward, straighten, step back, plank. Knees, chest in. Inhale, cobra. And mind your lower back. Sometimes it can compress a little bit if you're going from here into cobra. So make sure you're really bringing your chest forward and through. And tuck your toes, downward dog. Take a breath, release. And inhale, left leg up, step it through. Drop your right knee. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, shift your hips back and fold. Inhale, come forward, plant your hands, step back, plank. Inhale, exhale, knees just chin. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward dog or child's pose for 5 breaths. Releasing your chest towards the floor or your legs a little bit more with each exhalation. Coming back to the breath. One more breath. Good. Bend your knees, look between your hands. Step through. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pose, drop your, fold, drop your head. And inhale, come all the way up. Lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale. And exhale. Drop your head. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Step it through. High lunge. Press your back heel away from you. Come up. And just hold for a couple breaths. Chest open. Full deep breaths. Complete exhalations. Inhale, exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step back plank. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Take a breath. And then inhale your left leg up. Step it through. Inhale, exhale. Come up. High lunge. Open chest, open heart. Grounding your feet on the mat. And inhale, exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step back, plank. Inhale, exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, long spine, open heart. And exhale. Child's pose or downward dog for 5. Lengthening and expanding as you inhale and softening and releasing as you exhale. Relaxing your eyes if you're in downward dog. Look towards your navel or your knees. Good, bend your knees between your hands. Step forward, inhale, exhale, fold, drop your head. Inhale all the way up. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, step back, plank. Inhale, exhale. Knees touch chin or modified chaturanga or full chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale your right leg up. Step to the outer edge of your mat. Drop your left knee. Inhale, open your chest, and exhale, find lizard pose. You can also use a block here. So you're resting your elbows on the floor on a block. Releasing into the pose. Good. Place your hands, straighten, step back plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Take a breath. And inhale your left leg up. Step to the outer edge of your mat. Drop your right knee. And find your lizard pose. Full deep breaths, complete exhalations. Releasing a little more into the pose with each breath. Good. Inhale, look up. Plant your hands. Step back, plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. And exhale, downward dog or child's pose. 5 breaths. Hopefully you're starting to feel a little more warm. Just noticing your body temperature, noticing your breath, noticing how you feel, any tension. Tightening, loosening. One more breath. Good. Bend your knees forward. Step to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Drop your head. And inhale, come all the way up. Exhale. Good. Sun salutation B. Inhale, exhale. Chair. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Sink a little deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands to heart and twist. Keep your spine long. Inhale, straighten just the right leg. Drop your left hand, right arm up. Just a hamstring stretch. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Right hand down, left arm up. Relax your jaw. Inhale and exhale. A little deeper. Hips a little farther back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands. Drop your head. Step back plank. Inhale, exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg up. Step it through. Left heel down, come up, warrior one. Bending deeply into your lead knee. Engaging your bandhas and breathing here. Good. Straighten your lead knee. Reach way forward as you exhale and inhale, open triangle pose. Inhale, come up. Exhale, cartwheel down. Step back, plank. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, your left leg up, step it through, warrior one. Really filling your chest with air, keeping the bandhas held in place so that the air expands your chest and ribs and not your belly. Good. Inhale, straighten your left knee. Exhale, reach over your foot. Inhale, open. Triangle pose. Really open your chest here, bring your shoulders back. Good. Inhale, exhale. Cartwheel down, step back, plank. Inhale, exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog or child's pose for 5 breaths. 5 full, complete breaths. Coming back to your breath in the present moment. Releasing a little more with each exhalation. Good. Bend your knees, between your hands. Step it through, right into chair. Inhale, exhale. And inhale, come all the way up. And exhale. And our last sun salutation. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Put down, make sure you can see your toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Drop your head. Inhale, look ahead of you. Exhale, sit back plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale, open your right leg out to the side. Exhale, inhale, look forward between your hands and step it through. Warrior two. Gazing over your right fingertips. Holding here, feeling grounded and present. It's only the present moment that's really the only thing that's real. Good. Inhale, exhale. Sorry. Inhale. See, I was thinking ahead, or maybe I was too present, so it wasn't me. Inhale, exhale, reach back. Inhale, exhale. Instead of side angle. And inhale, exhale. Step back, plank. Inhale, exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. You should be starting to feel that your spine is a little more open. Your joints are a little softer, hopefully, and you're a little warmer. Maybe your heart rate has gone up a little bit. Good. Inhale, open your left leg out to the side. Exhale, inhale between your hands, step it through, warrior two. Engaging your bandhas, really lifting the pelvic floor. It's a little more challenging in this pose. Filling your lungs with air, expanding your rib cage, and releasing a little more with each exhalation. Good. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, exhale, extend the side angle. Inhale, exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step back, plank. Inhale, exhale. Chaturanga, strong chaturanga. It's your last one. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. And exhale. Resting in either downward dog or child's pose. Resting with awareness. Resting with movement. Just releasing a little more with each exhalation. Relax your jaw. Good. And bend your knees. Look at the front of the mat. Step forward into chair. Last chair, make it a good one. Just hold it a little while longer. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale. Hands to heart. And now just step your feet hip distance apart if they weren't already. Inhale, hands to your waist. Exhale, hinge forward at the hips, draw the belly in, engaging the bandhas. And then let go, drop your head around your spine if you need to. If you can touch the floor or your feet, then take your peace fingers and put them around your big toes. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. And you can bend your knees as much as you need to. Just gently pulling your head down. If you can't reach the floor, you can just place your hands behind your legs. Do it that way. Just very gentle, using your exhalations to deepen the pose. Good. And inhale, partway up. Exhale, bend your knees, place your hands, and come onto your hands and knees. We're going to do cat and cow. We didn't do it at the beginning of class because I wanted to sort of move it to a different place. So let's see how it feels here in the middle of class. We're already warm. Inhale, open your chest, drop your belly. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, open, and exhale. Bring your belly in, round your spine. Inhale, and exhale. And inhale, and exhale. One more. Inhale, and exhale. And straighten your legs. Downward dog. Release. Good. And then just walk your hands back towards your feet. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Place your hands back on your waist and come all the way up using your bandhas. Good. And check it out and just notice how you feel now that we're warmed up. And yeah, if you, I'm hoping that you'll feel just as warm after doing that as you would if we had done the whole 20-minute warm up before we even do the sun salutations. I feel pretty warm and loose. Good, so let's work on our balance. So first coming back to mountain pose, just as we did at the beginning of class. So check your alignment again, spread your toes wide, and prepare for trees. So finding a drishti point on the floor, 5 or 6 feet in front of you, just a little spot that's not moving will help with the balance. So just gazing, shifting your gaze to this one little point. And inhale, exhale, shift your balance to 1 foot and find your tree pose. First thing, really try to open your hips so your knee comes out to the side. So you can have your toes on the floor, or you can have them anywhere on your leg except for your knee. This is, on your inner thigh is kind of the traditional, not traditional, like the way that most people do it in the modern yoga classes. And this is a really good place to be present in the midst of, sort of chaos in your body, feeling like you're going to topple over. It's good practice. Good. Inhale, your arms up maybe. And exhale, release, and shake it out. Good, and shift your weight onto the other foot, and again, open your hip, knee out, and find your tree. And remember the drishti gazing point on the floor. It really helps to look at something that's just not moving. And inhale, your arms up. And release. Good. Yeah, so let's do another one. We haven't done this in a while in the class. It's actually one of my favorite poses, dancer pose. So for this, it might help to have a wall or a chair or something that you can hold on to. Here, I'll just grab this chair so it can come. So first, just again, shift your weight onto one foot and hug your knee up into your chest. Then drop your knee, reach back, grab your foot, and pull up so you're stretching your quads a little bit. And then grab the inside of your foot, so your big finger, or your thumb is over your big toe. This is dancer pose. Lean forward a little bit and press or really kick your foot up and back. And again, you can use the chair for balance, or you can reach forward. Again, it helps to look at something that's not moving. Good, and release. And shake it out. Other side. First take a moment to just find your balance and really engage your bandhas, and then hug your knee to your chest. Drop your knee, grab your foot, press it towards you, and then take the inner arch of your foot, thumb over your big toe, and find your dancer. So it's really an opening pose. Think of opening as you kick back. Strong leg, strong standing leg. Good, and release. And keep breathing, try not to hold your breath in that pose. Good, and let's inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Drop your head. Inhale, look ahead of you. Exhale, drop your hands, step back. Downward dog. Inhale, the right leg up. And then bring your right knee down behind your right hand for pigeon pose. So you can play with this a little bit. You can move your foot closer or farther away than from your hip. Just notice how it affects the other hip. Depends on how open you are. And you want to make sure that you're not leaning onto one side. So if you need some kind of prop, like a block or something, you can place it under your hip like this. That helps stabilize you. And inhale, open the chest, and exhale. Fold forward, resting on your forearms. You can also rest on a block here. And breathe. Releasing your hips a little more with each exhalation. Coming back into the present moment. Good, inhale, look up. Come onto your fingers. And just raise your foot up, reach back, grab it. Maybe press it towards you for a really deep stretch. And exhale, release. And just come back into one-legged downward dog. And just, you can draw circles with your knee, just noticing how that side feels now, and release. Inhale your left leg up, look between your hands, and same thing on the left side, pigeon. Take a moment to adjust yourself. Inhale, open the chest, and exhale, fold. Deep breaths, releasing. A little more tension with each exhalation. Maybe even just visualize the exhalation is going right into your hip flexor and helping it release. And good. Inhale, look up. Come back onto your fingertips and bend your knee. Press your foot towards you. As you exhale, and release. And step back. One-legged downward dog. Draw circles with your knee. Good, release down. And then just drop your knees and find a nice child's pose just for a few breaths. You can really be present here. This is an easy pose. Releasing and being with your breath. Good. Inhale, look up. And come onto your knees. Take your time coming back up so you don't get dizzy. And camel pose. Hands supporting your back, pressing your hips forward with your hands. And you can either stay here just with this chest open pose, or reach back, grab your heels. Keep pressing your knees down, your hips forward, and drop your head. This is a heart opener, back bend. And inhale, come back up. Exhale. Have a modified child's pose. Breathing deeply. Good. And one more. Coming up. Press your hips forward, knees down. And reach back maybe. It's perfectly fine to stay here. Keeping your neck long. Or maybe reach back, grab or touch your heels. Yeah, and drop your head. Expanding with the inhalation and releasing with the exhalation. Good. Inhale, come up. And exhale. Modified child's pose, just releasing your back. Good. And then from here, just raise your head. Grab your heels. Just come up so you're sort of sitting on your heels, and then actually place the crown of your head on the mat and Raise your hips, tucking your chin towards your chest, and just bring your hip up as high as it can while you're still holding onto your heels. And just stretching here. It's rabbit pose, but it's actually kind of a intro to headstand. It's kind of like a quarter headstand. And release. And come onto your seat. Place your feet together. Open them like a book. And inhale, open the chest. Exhale, fold forward and use your elbows to press your knees down. And just bring the top of your head towards your feet, toward the block. Wherever you are, just, you find a place where your body just tells you that's it. But then you use your breath to release just a micro movement more into the pose with each exhalation. So it's really softening and release, not a pushing or striving. Being present with the breath. Really fill your back with air as you inhale and then exhale, release. Good. Inhale, slowly come up. Extend one leg, bring the other foot into your inner thigh. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. You can also, if you like, you can strap here. Then really breathing into your upper body. Keeping the bandhas engaged. And just noticing everything your body is doing as you're just holding this pose with your breath. And inhale, up, exhale. And other side. Inhale, and exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, look up, exhale, inhale, come up. And legs in front of you, hands by your hips. Staff pose, so straight back, again, engaging your bandhas, open chest, long, straight back. Inhale, and then exhale, fold, halfway. Inhale, again, lengthen, and then exhale, fold, draw up your head. Release, relax your jaw. I say that a lot because I always find myself clenching. Or not always, I should say tend to. There's no always, there's just tendencies. Good. Inhale, look up, exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. And bring one, let's see, if you don't know this one. So one knee just sticking straight out in front of you, and that heel towards your hip, and then stacking the other knee on top. And if you have your right leg on top, then your left arm goes up, so it's the opposite. And then drop your hand, and then reach back. So you can grab the hand or use a strap. Opening the shoulders here. Inhale and exhale. Fold. Cow face pose. Inhale, exhale, inhale, come up. And release. And other side, just switch your feet. So now if your left leg is on top, then your right arm goes up. And then bend your elbow, drop your hand back, reach back, grab your hand, or use a strap. Inhale and exhale, fold. Inhale, look up, exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. And we're just gonna take the top knee and bring it up as you slide that foot closer to the bottom knee. And then inhale. So look at your foot and whichever side of your body that is on, raise the arm on the same side. And then exhale, twist. So you're twisting away from your foot. Inhale like that, and exhale, twist. You have 2 feet, so you're twisting away from the foot with who's the nail where you can see your toenails. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. And switch sides. Inhale. And exhale, twist. Inhale like that, and exhale, twist. And inhale, exhale, release. And grab behind your knees, shift your weight back. So you're balancing here, bow pose. We're going to do a little core work. I mean, this is already core work, but we're going to throw some Pilates move in here, a teaser. So that's I'm not sure I'm doing it exactly right. It's kind of like my version of it, but inhale, exhale. And inhale, come partway down, but keep your shoulders up. And exhale, come up. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And 2 more. Inhale. You can do this all day, right? Exhale. And inhale. Then exhale. Hold. And then slowly come down. Still keep your shoulders up. Hold here. And release. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little back massage. And straighten your left leg. Drop your right leg over. Twisting. Inhale. Back to center. Exhale. Extend your right leg. Bring your left leg over. And back to center. Hug your knees in. Drop your feet, mat distance apart. Touch your heels. Inhale, exhale. Lengthen your lower back. And inhale, raise your hips, bridge pose. Again, even this bridge pose, try to keep your bottom is holding your belly. You're not going to be able to do it completely, but just think of breathing into your upper body rather than your belly here. Or maybe, I shouldn't say maybe you can do it completely. I can't do it completely. I can see my belly moving anyway. Good. Exhale. Drop your hips. Grab your block. Or if you don't have a block, that's fine. It's just a little more supportive this way. Place the block under your hips and just be here with your legs up. Just a gentle inversion. Letting our feet come above our hearts. Draining. Do we have any I can't think of the word, any like puffiness in our lower legs. Swollen. Any swelling? It can help to, and even if not, it can just help to get your circulation going a different way. Doing something different. Good, and then release, remove the block. And one more pose before we go into Shavasana. Straight legs, come up onto your elbows, open your chest, and drop your head back, point your toes, and gaze is the tip of your nose. And release. Reach over your head. Inhale completely till you can't inhale anymore. Hold your breath, squeeze your eyes shut, and just for a moment, see if you can tense every muscle in your body. Just engage every muscle. And release, exhaling through your mouth. Come back into your regular breathing pattern and Shavasana, final resting pose. Let your feet fall out to the sides. Palms facing up. That's important so that your shoulders are opening. And just feeling heavy on the mat, releasing any remaining tension. And we'll just stay here for a few moments, coming back just to, as I said, to our normal breathing pattern of being with the breath. Anytime you start to notice that you're planning for whatever you're going to do next, or the day or weekend or whatever, just acknowledge that that's happening and come back to your breath. And trust that you'll you'll remember, and when it's time to remember to do something, you will. Or if something's urgent, you'll know. And notice how even that thought makes you feel. It might make you feel like, no, I can't forget it. I have to do this. Just noticing all of that, kind of not too fast. This is your time to just be present, not doing, just being. And you can practice what I talked about at the beginning, being with your breath just for one breath, and noticing what happens. And then coming back just to that one breath at a time. And then your body release. And slowly start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring your awareness back into the space around you, the contact of your body on the mat. And inhale, reach your arms over your head. And exhale, and one knee on the other. And hug your knees to your chest. And gently roll onto one side. And then when you're ready, find your way back into a comfortable seated position. And I'll come back up. So you can see me a little better. And yes, I can see I've already gone over an hour. But this is going to be a little bit shorter. We're just going to end with our loving kindness meditation. So this is just a really good practice for well-being. I've heard people say that it basically cures depression, just doing this every day. So it's just a chant that originated, I think, with the Buddha, where we're just wishing well to ourselves and others. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free from pain. And may I live with ease. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free from pain, and may I live with ease. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free from pain, and may I live with ease. And for the next verse, I guess you could call it, you can, the word is you, but you can think of a certain person or a group of people. Either it's easiest to start with people that you're in good relationship with, but then it can also be, although it's more challenging, it can be very, very helpful for you just to think of people, someone that you're not in good relationship with. Or usually we start with someone neutral and then less good relationship, or someone that you don't have great feelings about. But for today, if you like, you can just start with someone that you do have good feelings about, or a group of people, or someone you think needs it. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free from pain, and may you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free from pain, and may you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free from pain, and may you live with ease. May all be happy. May all be healthy. May all be free from pain, and may all live with ease. May all be happy. May all be healthy. May all be free from pain, and may all live with ease. May all be happy. May all be healthy. May all be free from pain, and may all live with ease. And may I think living thoughts, may I speak loving words, and may I cultivate a loving heart. Namaste. And thank you so much for joining me. Let me know in the comments if you liked this format, or if you have any preference, or if you'd like to do something next week that we haven't been doing. And thank you. Have a beautiful rest of your day.